ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Silke and I'm from company Rokosan. So we are dealing with the production of organic fertilizers in liquid form by processing of animal waste such as poultry feathers, hooves and horns, sheep wool and other animal remains. And our products are very unique because in the end we are offering liquid products which are on par with efficiency with the traditional fertilizers while keeping the costs reasonable. We came to Africa because we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, because we see that this continent needs a lot of food. And the demand cannot be met only by chemical fertilizers, but we need to find a sustainable way on how to continue with the agro-processing and agriculture in general. So this is why we are here to offer our self-sufficient solution for Kenya and other countries, because every country has an abundance of animal waste which is not treated well. We can produce fertilizer from it, and our technology is currently based in Slovakia, Europe, but we are working with many countries in the European Union, also in Asia, Latin America, but most importantly in Africa. We are working in Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa and Egypt. But for us, Ghana and Kenya are very important markets. So in Kenya, we are currently certified with our products. We have our strategic partner here who already imported and is selling the products. Our market approach was to find strong local partners to establish our distribution line and also to make farmers sure that the products works really well. Because I think the seeing is believing, and when you are bringing something innovative, it really needs a change of mindset of the farmers. Switching from granular to liquid fertilizer may be daunting, but what I can offer is that we are not bringing the competition to the chemical factories, we are bringing the addition to everybody's business, and we can open new business opportunities for everybody.
Animal waste and all that. I think in Africa, at least this part of Kenya, there is a lot of use of manure for for soil and so on. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about what is slightly different without maybe not getting too technical around it. And then we'd be wondering from the Association of Manufacturing, when are we going to start manufacturing here in Kenya? When will the Rokosan start manufacturing?
So thank you very much. This is very much interesting question, because there is a big confusion in Africa in general in case of organic fertilizers, because usually people, when they hear that we are selling organic fertilizer, everybody think of manure, compost, and we always have a problem to describe that we are here not to offer the products which are really low in NPK content, but we have a product which are on par with the chemical counterparts, but people, they always understand that organic fertilizer is just some granule or compost. So we are here to teach people the difference, because what we are bringing is the revolution in organic farming. We are bringing something unique from the animal waste, because animal waste is in abundance here. We are looking currently at the situation in agriculture where there is a push for decarbonization of nitrogen industry, but we need to feed people. So we need to find alternative sources of nitrogen, of potash, of phosphorus, and fortunately for us, our technology based on animal waste is based on very high amount of NPK for organic fertilizers. So this is what's the main difference between us and manure, is that you can use manure in your farm, but you usually need to mix it with NPK, DAP and other fertilizers to receive the recommended yields. Our fertilizers can be used standalone. We will use soil nutrition, seed coating and foliar fertilizer from our production line, and it will have the same effect as traditional fertilizers, but at the same time, if the farmer wants to use traditional fertilizers and he wants to enhance his production by our amino acid fertilizers, he is free to go. So this is the main difference, that our products can be standalone and they can provide the yields. So regarding the question for the production starting in Kenya, currently we are in a phase where we received our certificates from KEFIS. Our products are certified here. We did a lot of demonstrations. Our products are being distributed. In first stage, we are going to build packaging plant here in Kenya. So we will bring the super concentrated product from Europe and mix it and pack it here in Kenya. While we will build our distribution network. So we are projecting to start the construction of the big factory maybe next year. But it's connected not only to one facility, but several facilities across Kenya, because we are looking to build collection points near almost every slaughterhouse or every major slaughterhouse. So we want to partner with the farmers and slaughterhouses and buy the raw material. So we are creating many important opportunities for people and even smallholder farmers. Because if people will see that they are able to grow animals and sell even the animal remains, they will be more motivated to buy more cattle, more poultry. So we are accelerating the whole cycle, and I really appreciate this panel here because it's a very wide collection of the people from different industries, and I'm glad that we are complementing each other.
That's fantastic. It's great news. Sorry, on the commitment and the investment in Kenya. Almonds. So how easy or difficult was it to do your market research from Slovakia, obviously, and you were looking at the East African region? How was the access to market information, and how did you gather it?
Thank you very much. This is a very interesting question because many companies want to come and invest to African countries, but it's always difficult to do it from your homeland. You can check all the data gathered from the government, from the NGOs, about the agriculture in the countries, but when you travel to the countries, you see the reality, you see the logistical chain, how does it work, and then you realize that the data written on the paper is not always the truth. So for us, as a main important thing was always to travel to the country and find a local partner who knows how to handle the situation, because in the European Union, the rules are similar in every country. We follow one legislation in many areas, but here you come to Rwanda, there are different rules, you come to Tanzania, different rules, and then you come to Kenya, and again, it's different rules. So what you need is first a local partner who knows how to do the things, and somebody who can pull you through the process of the certification, of getting all the licenses, because it's always the first test of your abilities when you are bringing the first shipment. Then you'll see the real situation in the country, what kind of documents do you need, what are the challenges and the clearance and so on. So my recommendation to any company entering the market is to find strong partners, because there are many local people who are looking forward for business opportunities. What we can do from European Union is to take our know-how, bring it to the people, and let's make a good business together. Because I think knowledge transfer is important, because there are the resources, we have the know-how, let's make it happen together. We are planning to invest in Kenya, and we are going to give 3 opportunities in employment. One is the collection of the raw material from the slaughterhouses. Then another opportunity is that we will organize teams which will apply fertilizers for us, because most of the farmers will not be able to apply themselves. So we want to train agronomists and people who will come to your farm and spray the fertilizers either by backpack sprayers or by machinery or by drones. So this is another employment opportunity. And third opportunity we are giving to the farmer is to switch to organic farming and make maybe 10 times more by producing organic crops in comparison to the traditional grown ones. So what we are giving is not just a product, we are giving an opportunity for everybody to choose the way they want to live their lives. Regarding the irrigation, I would like to touch this problematics from different approach, because I think this is a problem of the climate change. To fight climate change, we need to do some complex solutions. Complex solution is water management practices, for example, because we are having alternative seasons, rain season, dry season, and during the rain season, we have a lot of water which is just disappearing because we are not using it well. There are many practices from many experts in the European Union, and I'm sure that there would be even a funding for it. We are just searching for the opportunities to work with counties and with the federal government to implement such projects. So in case you will be interested, I'm here to talk about it later on. Thank you.